Hello everyone, my name is Robin and welcome back to Doki Doki Hibernation. In the last episode, Monica and Siri recruit Natsuki and Yuri, making the literature club official as they need a minimum of 4 members, including a president and a vice president. And another thing I haven't mentioned are these two scientists, I believe, Kova and the Sire, who doesn't have a name if I'm correct, are what I think are experimenting and trying to collect data on the 4 girls. Since we left off here, let's continue from here. I'm quitting the basketball club. Wait, what? You heard me loud and clear, coach. I'm quitting the basketball club. What? Ah, okay. What? Excuse me, Makawa-san, but you sure you want to quit? You know that you're one of our best players and... Yes, sir, and I already filled out the declaration form for exiting the basketball club. Huh? You're only telling me now? Sorry, sir, I was in a rush. Well, will you at least give a parting speech to your fellow members? Those controversial human beings in your dreams. We're really gonna miss you, Makawa-san. You're practically our star player. You've dominated several different school basketball teams. Fear not, sir. You did a great job training us and holding us back at all times when this place turned into a wreckage. I'm sure you'll have a better player that will obtain more victories than me in no time. I hope so, but we're always open to you. So please, if you ever think about coming back, you can tell me. Certainly. Well, I have to go now. This is really goodbye, isn't it? I don't want to believe this. It's better facing reality than denying it. Guess you're right. Catch you later, coach. See you soon, Amakawa Mio. Finally, it's over. Free from all the moments that felt like living hell, from having to endure such crazy and unneeded arguments and even seeing occasional fights. I'm now free from the toxic basketball club. Jesus, every club toxic? Like seriously, we did nothing but toss each other with harassment. Overall, it was just a cesspool of negativity. Whenever we played a game and made even the slightest mistake, like not shooting the ball properly or accidentally hitting or pushing someone, our club would transform into a battlefield. Students were yelling and meddling for such minor reasons. Sometimes a fist fight would break out. And that's not even the worst part. The basketball club is pretty much a palace of toxic and selfish students. Well, because most members of the basketball club are students who are already jacked from working out frequently. They use their strength as leverage to bully lower class students, calling them nerds and such. Worse, the teachers completely ignore those students who suffer from bullies and harassment. Still don't truly understand why some people will still want to bully others for their selfish needs. I mean, was it worth bullying somebody when you know that they suffer from you? How many people died because of bullies around the world? I'm not sure if I want to know that number. That sounds pretty scary. Anyway, I'm just glad that I quit the club and never have to look back. Though, the more I look at it, the more dread I feel. But now that I'm no longer in the basketball club, what club do I join now? I think we all know. Hey, Mio! It's... it's Sayori and Monica Fusion. What, I think there's a name for it. Sayonica? But I'm pretty sure they're gonna give this girl like a real name. See a girl running towards me, waving her arms in the air like she's totally This again? Her name is Hamada Uzuki, my childhood friend. A carefree and selfless girl with coral pink hair, medium height, a red ribbon, and beautiful aquamarine eyes. We usually meet in this corridor after our respective clubs, but she's very early today. Could it be that she quit her club too? Man, how many toxic clubs are there? Is it every club but the literature club? Like, jeez. Well, I wonder if the literature club will slowly become toxic. Sigh and look at her as she slows down and gasps for air. Hey, what did I tell you about running around, Izuki? I'm sorry. Hey, why are you here so early? Shouldn't you be in the basketball club? I just quit about a minute ago. How about you? What happened? Can we just talk about this on the rooftop? I'm pretty sure, since she is also in the debate club, it's probably the exact same reason why Monica left, and probably the exact same reason that Mio left. Toxicity. I mean, I got nothing to do, so yeah. Once we get to the rooftop, we sit at a bench in the very left corner where no one will notice us. Izuki sighs. I see the stress leave her body as she looks at the view from the top of our school. So what happened with you in the debate club? Ever since one of our club members left? Oh, that'd be Monica. The place has been nothing but fighting over petty crap. And worst, one of our members got so pissed he started trying to fist fight anyone who disagreed with him. I still don't get why people have to be so persistent over their own beliefs when they never see the opinion of others as valid. It's kind of like when you love something so much that you won't let people have it. The club is supposed to be about discussing different points of view, but it's become a contest where everyone tries to be right and disrespect other people's opinions. That's deep, but I guess that's just how it is. I know. But you're the vice president. Does it matter anyway? Guess not. Anyways, now that you're out of your club, what club will you join? I was thinking about that actually, but what's a club in our school that isn't filled with controversial and toxic students? This is a reoccurring theme in this school with their clubs or other sort of curricular activities. I heard the chess club was okay. They recently revised the rules so that if someone became too toxic, they immediately got kicked. I'm really interested in a strategy game, but doesn't basketball involve strategy too? Kinda, but with a physical addition. Alright, what about the cooking club? You can cook, right? I joined it last year and it was horrific. They tossed oil at each other if the cooking was bad. What the fuck? Some assholes pretended to be Ramsay and hurled terrible insults at each other. Same stuff, huh? Well, how about the gaming club? Oh wait, never mind. I know that club's filled with toxic competitive MOBA students. I don't know if I'm supposed to pronounce it as MOBA or MOBA. Heard that a guy who was so mad at his own team that he started cyberbullying him for not being a good player. He even destroyed it. Oh jeez. I'm not really into digital games either. Well, I got nothing. Yeah, silence falls over the rooftop for a moment. But as I think about my hobbies, I remember I recently took an interest in many forms of literature. Huh. Isn't that convenient? While this included things such as poetry and lyrics, the most common was books. I do have an extensive library of books that my mother used to read, but those books are decades old. They're still pretty good though, and I want to discuss it with someone else. I want to expand my literary horizons. Maybe that's a club for literature. Oh, there sure is. Because now you can join the literature club. Oh, I know! Huh, spit it out. Yep, exactly. As if she read my mind, I didn't even know a club like that existed. There's a literature club? I don't know, but there has to be. Ah, so it's still uncertain if a literature club exists. Well, we still have some time before sundown. How about we go find out? Yes, let's go! You know, the festival is coming up. I heard that all the clubs in our school will be advertising and performing stuff so they'll get new members. Oh, really? Well, it doesn't matter anyway. Most of the clubs have been nothing but a controversial pool party. I miss the good old days. We walked through corridors in silence, looking at the different posters on the billboard. Seems most of the clubs did a good job of advertising themselves. Colorful posters, intriguing slogans, and so on. These people really work hard to promote their rambunctious club for first years. They just got into a new school and are about to get harassed as new club members. Can't help but feel slightly sympathetic. Then again, they're the ones who choose to join a club and adapt to the harsh environment. Alright, I don't know what the point of that blackout was. We reached the far corner of the school, place for third-year students where I rarely visit. They're now on a field trip, so it feels very surreal since tons of students aren't crowding me. We see the final billboard in the corner of the hallway, and it's the biggest one yet. Damn! This is the last one. Yup! So, what if there's no literature club? Dude, just look at the top, the very top poster. Well, then I am not gonna join any of them. We walk towards the giant billboard, and lo and behold, there's a colorful hand-drawn poster with a lot of pictures of books on it. Hey, that's gotta be the one. It sure is. It literally says Literature Club on it. Poster seems pretty high above the ground, so I mean, okay, fair enough. My bad. My fault, G. But with Zuki's height, she manages to grab both the poster and the flyers that are with it. There is a literature club. That's good, but how do we know if it's a place with actual sane people? Hey, just give it a chance. Knowing the vanilla game, there's gonna be at least one fight between Natsuki and Yuri. Zuki holds one of the flyers and reads through it at a blazing speed. It seems that she's also an experienced reader. What? What's wrong? You gotta be kidding me. Zuki, hey, I need to read this again. Suzuki seems flabbergasted by something written on the flyer. I bet it's the fact that everyone is like a normal person. She takes a good 5 minutes to reread the entire 50 words in the damn thing. Mato Zuki, do you copy? She left us. Oh, right, because like she... It's because like Monica was part of the debate club and Zuki said, well, ever since this girl left, which is definitely Monica, it just became more toxic. And now she's like, Monica's doing this now? You okay? That's not her fault, really. What are you talking about? Well, do you know Ryuichi Monica? You mean the school start? You're kidding me. She abandoned the debate club at the perfect time, and now she went and made her own club. You serious? Snatch a flyer from Mizuki's hand and read through it. The small paper that only contains where the club room is, what time the club will perform the day of the festival, and the members. Ryuichi Monica, listed as the president. Monica was the leader of the debate club last year. Her amazing leadership and intelligence were why the debate club was the most influential club in the school. But suddenly, the club started to become toxic and she left at the worst possible moment for us. Read some more of the flyer's content and realized that there seems to be only 5 members in the club. Tsunabana Sayori, Kiji Natsuki, Nagashi Yuri, and Robin. Wait, there's only 1 boy in this club? Oh, really? Wait, I didn't read the whole thing. Zuki snatches the paper back. What? You spent 5 whole minutes looking at the fucking paper and you didn't read the members list? Zuki ignores my lecture and continues reading the flyer. Assuming this is the Mio I'm thinking about, like it's kind of like weird to see her like not only play basketball but also like cuss. Hold on, let me see. Let me look at the files so we can see if this is the Mio. All right, this is right here. Yeah, it's this Mio. All right, this should be this is kind of interesting because usually I in my head canon or like I guess some other mods she's been presented in, she's usually like a sweet girl. So this is kind of like kind of whiplash if that's the right word. Anyways, Robin, huh? Seems like a boy's name. Sure is. How about making him feel more awkward by adding 2 more girls? We're gonna get trolled. Well, we gotta see the quality of the club itself. If it's the same as the other clubs, oh well. I have high hopes for this one. Hopefully Monica's leadership can make an actual club better than a battlefield. Me too. I'm gonna go home now. It's getting pretty late. Sure, but only if you pay me back for the ice cream I got you last week. You don't have to remind me. If I did, I'm sure you'd forget about it. Whatever. Let's just go. Ah! Alright. Transmission time. Let's do this.
See what, sire?
I see why I have chosen them for a reason.
Like, what, sire?
You can stop asking now.
Ah, come on, I was curious. In high school they called me the Chris of Curious.
It's always the Chris from high school jokes. Seriously, what's with the Nexus jokes being so dry and red?
Of course, because everyone knows Chris from high school.
Oh,
Sorry.
the Iris has sets these girls for a reason. From what I see, I believe it was an unbearable pain from the past.
The Iris can do that?
What do you expect of an emblem from the Divine, Kova?
Well, I just didn't expect that specifically.
And even now, they are still tied to their past.
What past exactly, sire? Is it similar to mine?
No. But I can tell it's far worse than you think. They are so innocent. How could they possibly go through so much?
Maybe it's the effect of the toxic adjuvant?
Maybe. The toxic spreads when they are just near the age of 5 or 6.
All 5?
Maybe that's
No, not 5. Like all 6 the girls. So is that also including the main character as well?
they do not deserve this treatment.
Okay, no, it's just the girls. But the 4 girls or all 5? I mean 6. Probably the 6 that have been shown off.
Ready the massive transmission.
Wait, what are we doing?
I want to help them. The same way I help you.
Do you want to try to communicate to them?
To give them hope and knowing that there's an emblem that grants them mental power. The first descendants of the prototypes. Let's get prepared.
Now?
Of course. Then what else would we be doing now?
I'm a bit hungry.
Now that you mention it, can you give me the sandwich everyone been having there?
You mean burgers? Flame grilled beef or vegan?
Vegan. Please.
Good talk. Are we gonna see Izuki's perspective, or a completely different girl's perspective? As like we first went through Mio, so I would assume Izuki would be the next perspective, or maybe this is like another. We're gonna see a new chat. Well, both could happen. New chapter plus a new perspective. Checks out. But I hate how this transmission takes so long. All right, thank you. Chapter 3. It's day of the festival. Uh-oh. I think this is our perspective now. I really hope Sayori didn't start playing Hangman without us, if you catch my drift. Well, yeah. Oh no, she isn't answering her phone. So now I'm thinking I should consider waking her up. I'm getting very worried about her. Yesterday she just told me that jeez. All the while I've been indulging myself in anime and video games without caring about anyone except myself. She hit it so well too. No one would be able to distinguish between a genuinely happy Sayori and the fake happy Sayori. And her best friend, as her best friend, I should be the one responsible for keeping her company, especially after her parents. Now that I think about it, Sayori never told me the specific details of what actually happened to her parents. Oh God. So this poor girl, when we were kids, our parents were very close to each other. I think that was probably the happiest time for Sayori, since she looked truly cheerful. Now I'm left with a broken, depressed Sayori, all because of my selfish deeds. But with this guilt I'll carry for the rest of my life. I swear I'll do anything to make her feel better, even if it's at my own expense. Last night she promised to go there with me and told me to wait at the front door of her house so we could walk to school together. There's no sign of her whatsoever. I'm gonna call her again. No answer. I've had enough. I decided that I'll go wake her up instead. I've been waiting for far too long. My mind now starting to picture what Sayori's actually doing. I walk faster, then it turns into a sprint. I don't care if some Natsuki's cupcakes fall. I seriously need to see her now. You could just leave the cupcakes at your house first, but I know this is a much bigger priority, but whatever. Once I reach Sayori's front door, I start to knock violently. Sayori, wake up, sleepyhead! No answer. Please don't tell me she didn't off herself, and I wouldn't be surprised, but like, I would really like that. I would really like for that to not happen. Honestly, I shouldn't be expecting an answer immediately since she didn't pick up her phone. She's locked her front door too. Crap! What am I gonna do? All right, that's not good. I mean, it makes sense, but like in a time like this, it's not too good. Now thinking I start climbing her house while also trying my damnedest to not spill any more of Natsuki's cupcakes. Good thing it isn't too tall, otherwise I might not be able to climb it at all. And hope to God whoever notices doesn't think I'm a weirdo or someone trying to rob her house. Going through like the balcony? Nobody's here as expected. I call out to her again. Sayori, hey! Wake up, dummy! No response. Oh, jeez. Can't believe what I'm about to do. Sit down the cupcakes, which to my surprise, were all still intact. Huh. How in the heck? You know what? I'm not complaining. Then started to walk towards her room, first by taking the stairs. Oh, jeez. The suspense, still deserted and desolated. No one's here except herself in her room. At least I hope so. And she's so quiet, invading her house to only wake her up. Isn't that what a boyfriend's supposed to do? Or worse, a very clingy boyfriend. But whatever it is, just feels right. I start knocking gently outside her room. Man, when you do something gently, it's like trying to set yourself up for the worst. Hey, Sayori! No answer. Please tell me she didn't off herself. Trying knocking on her door louder. Wake up, sleepyhead! We're gonna be late for the festival! No answer again. I don't want to enter a room like this. Seems like a breach of privacy, but she leaves me no choice. Try touching their doorknob and find that it's unlocked. This is it. Ooh. Okay. Good. There I see Sayori just got out of her bathroom with towels covering her from chest all the way down to her upper thighs. I quickly covered my eyes. Robin, what the hell? Get out, get out, get out, get out! Right away. Good thing she didn't actually off herself. Sets up a nice formula, if that's the right word, and not falling into some cliche. That was very dumb of me, but at least I know that Sayori's fine. I decided to wait for her in the living room, but right after I've gotten comfortable on her couch, I hear a door opening from upstairs. There I see Sayori marching toward me with a mix of anger and disappointment. I knew those animes and mangas would make you a perv. No, I was just worried about you after what you told me yesterday. Couldn't you at least wait for me for a bit? I tried calling you, but you didn't answer me at all. Hello, I was in a bathroom. You could have just said the bathroom, but you know, it doesn't matter. I tried calling you hours before. I don't always check my phone as soon as I get out of bed. And how the heck did you manage to get here? I remember I locked the door. You did. I just jumped over your front door. That's some dedication, Jesus Christ. With guilt overwhelming me, I put my head down. I'm sorry, Whatever, come on, let's go. Right. I'm surprised Harry still didn't notice the presence of Natsuki's cupcakes right next to me, but I think it's for the best. Otherwise, she would be a bottomless stomach monster. Well, long after, we walk outside and begin our journey to the school. An awkward tension rises upon us. Sarah and I keep silent after what happened just a few moments ago, but not long after, she speaks up. Hey Robin. Yeah? You excited for the festival? Not really. Presenting poems in front of people isn't really my thing, and I bet Natsuki and Yuri as well. Right. Hey, Robin. Yeah? You still willing to spend time with me later? I ruffle her hair. It's been a while since I spent any time with this cute little bun, eh? Oh, stop it. I won't stop until you work again, bun. Alright. Okay. Sure act like one. Satisfied, I stop teasing Sayori and start talking about other things with her. Talk about what food she wants in the festival, poems she'll be reading, and other random off-topic crap. And seeing Sayori, this is like a double-edged sword. On the one hand, it feels nice and I get to open up to her more. But on the other hand, I know she had depression. And it's a painful reminder of how terrible of a friend I am to her. I really hope today is going to be a bit better for her. And in general, I hope to the heavens above that the rest of the day will be better. Or at least something good will come out the festival. A transmission or... Alright, we're at the club. Hey everyone, Rob and I are here! Siri shouts out to the club like the energetic being she is. Took you long enough. Where are my cupcakes, Robin? Right here, ma'am. I present the surprisingly intact cupcakes after all the running, climbing, and keeping Sayori from noticing they were in my hand the whole time. Damn, these still look absolutely stunning. Praising yourself, eh? I was complimenting you, idiot. How come? Well, thanks for keeping these fresh. Right, you're welcome. Natsu. Yeah, see, like, pronouncing it as Natsuki is still, like, force of habit, since that's how I've been pronouncing it for the longest of time. But I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be pronounced Natsuki, so I'm still trying to, like, pronounce it like that from now on. Natsuki takes the cupcakes out of my hand, and then we're greeted by a certain purple bookworm. Greetings, Robin, Sayori. Yuri approaches us with her poem in her hand. You too excited for the festival? I just want to get this done quickly. Same here. Yuri, you still nervous? I don't like the idea of presenting my poem in front of people. What if they suddenly mock me? What if I'm not good enough? What if my anxiety takes over me? Yuri, you'll be fine. Yeah, why did Monica want us to do this? It's not like presenting poems will actually bring more people in. And I bet they're here just because of the cupcakes and cute girls. Jeez, I'll be honest, I like the way it is now with no new members. Right, guys? Come on, Natsuki. Monica worked hard on this club so she could bring more people in. It's her dream, remember? To make literature more worthwhile? Yeah, but... Natsuki stops in her tracks, then she looks intently at me. I don't want any... Excuse me? You heard me. I mean, you're a nice guy, alright, but I just don't feel safe at all when somebody new comes to our club. Natsuki looks at us solemnly. Honestly, I feel like this club is the only safe haven for me. You have no idea what it's like to be outside and in my home, and for it to have new members. I really hope we don't get one after this festival. I have to agree. I don't feel as tranquil and safe as I do when I'm outside or at home, and I have a severe addiction that I can't quite describe to all of you just yet, but it's very bad, and I wish I know how to stop it. And for this club to recruit new members, gosh, I really hope they're good people. Okay, first Sayori, now Natsuki and Yuri too. Guys, I know we have to do this. Monica wants us to do this, so we should give her a chance after all. She made this club and united us together, so shouldn't we return her gesture and show them what literature's all about? We already came this far after all, so why not put it to use? Yuri and Natsuki remain silent. Looks like I have to save this kind of situation once again. I mean, why not? Siri and Monica have tried their hardest to recruit new members. Also, Monica can kick them out if they're being assholes, right? I'll hold on to your word, mister. Speaking of Monica, where is she? Yeah, the festival's about to start. Before I can wonder where she is, I look at the clock to only find that we have 50 minutes before the festival starts. I think we should prepare things before people come in. We have 50 minutes left. Really? You're right. I'm not really good at this. Okay, so Natsuki, prepare the cupcakes. Siri, hang your banner in the front of the room. Rob and I are gonna arrange the poems on each desk. Right. Righto. And with that, we all start to do the respective tasks that the vice president has told us to do. Siri and I arrange each poem with the club members. I try my hardest not to look at them and spoil myself. As I observe further, I only see 4 poems at the desk. Where's the 5th one? Crap! Oh, no. Jeez, what is it, Sayori? I just realized. Yep. What? Enraged, Yuri Natsuki march. Oh, shit. How could you forget? Siri, after everything you said about dedicating us all to the festival, you forgot to bring your own poem? How could you? I'm sorry, Oh no, this is terrible. Monica, where the hell are you? I cast a quick glance at Sayori. At this rate, she might start crying. Worse, she might reveal her dark secret. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that's the wrong time for this to happen. I have to do something. I promise to protect her for the rest of my life, and I don't want to see Sayori get lowered because of this damn festival. Get it together, you two. It's just a poem. She can just say that she forgot to bring her own poem. Simple. You're kidding me, right? They're gonna think of us less now. Not if she says it with sincerity and still remains happy, right, Sayori? That still doesn't change the fact that she said all of that and forgot to bring her own poem. Well, that didn't work. Time for plan B. Okay then, if not, how about you take my poem, Sayori? I held my poem out of my hand and gave it to Sayori. Huh? Then what about you? I'll be fine. No, you won't! Monica? I quickly turned around to find our exhausted president. Yeah. Sorry if I was late. I overslept for a bit. Jeez! What's wrong with our presidents? One forgot to bring their poem, and the other one overslept on our most important day. I'm sorry. Yesterday I was forced to study for an upcoming exam. Ah, perfectionist, I see. Jesus Christ. Monica turns to Sayori. What happened to Sayori? I forgot to bring my poem, Monica. Hey, it's okay. We'll just tell them you forgot. Easy as that. Are you okay with that? Yes, and don't be so sad, please. This is a day for everyone to enjoy, remember? Yeah. Monica then turns to me. I know you tried to make Sayori feel better, but you worked hard on that poem, Robin. Keep and tell it to the world. Alright, man. Wow, you're just gonna let her off scot-free just like that? Natsuki, the well-being of my current club members is far more important than some festival performance. Although I still wish Sayori had brought her poem, I know that dragging her down won't be any help either. Maka's being more reasonable here than Natsuki and Yuri were. Well, that's obvious. That's to be expected. She can handle situations like this, hence why she's the club president. Alright, Sayori, I'm sorry. Me too. But next time, try not to forget anything again, okay? Sayori forces a smile. It's okay, guys. I forgive you. And I promise Natsuki. Sadness escapes from her mouth. I can tell she still feels guilty. After that drama, Natsuki starts arranging her cupcakes while Yuri finishes the banner and starts making the tea afterwards. Monica and Sayori were still having a cheery conversation while monitoring everything after all that. What am I doing, you might ask? I practiced my poem. Wait, I'm not supposed to deliver it like that. It's, what am I doing, you might ask? I'm practicing my poem in the corner of the club room, silently. And as I do so, I hear some people come inside and chatter about the cupcakes, though my focus is still on my poem. Alright. After what feels like 10 minutes of practicing my poem, I turn around to look at the club. Whoa. Damn! The room suddenly transformed with each desk adorned with lit candles alongside a cupcake and a cup of tea and Yuri's banner hanging across the side of the room. How didn't I notice that? I also noticed that we seem to have gathered some heavy crowds in here, all from different grades and classes. They started to take a seat, munching down the cupcakes and enjoying the tea while conversing. I glance at Natsuki to only find her triumphant grin. Yuri also seems to be pleased when everyone compliments her tea. Everyone, over here! Monica's voice motions us to gather around, but when we arrive, I notice Monica's eyelids are starting to... Yeah. Hey, you guys ready? Monica, you look terrible! What? Nah, I'm fine. Monica's voice lowers and she can't keep her head up without supporting it with one of her hands. You sure you got enough sleep? I kind of overslept a bit, but it's fine. I'm okay. Let's do this. Monica suddenly got up from her seat, looking all excited and energetic. But before long, she yawns really loudly. Ugh. Monica, how about we delay the performance for a bit to get you some rest? What? No, I can't do that, if you insist. Monica then suddenly looks at all of us intently. Guys, I'm okay, really, a bit tired, that's all. I know I should sleep a bit earlier next time, but for right now, let's not get too worried because of my lack of sleep. And I'll make sure I'll try my best, even if I'm tired. Well, I'll hold you to that. Great, now remember what I said on Friday. Try your hardest to impress everyone with your poem. Make an impression that all of you are incredibly talented writers, especially you, Robin. So that means I have the worst poem? No, I mean kinda. But I still believe in you to put up a solid performance and make up for your poem. Right. While the rest of us seem to be confident and ready, Yuri shakes vigorously. Yuri, you okay? I'm so scared. I don't want to do this. Yuri, look at me, Yuri. I know we all can do this. You put so much effort into your poem, and now you'll tell the world how much it means to you. It's not that. What if they don't like my performance? Their opinions don't matter. None of them do. Make that you and your poem are what matters the most in your eyes. It's important to have self-confidence in this kind of situation. It'll help you have more control over yourself, and it'll also shut out the world around you so you can fantasize about what you've created. Yuri then gave a reassuring smile. Thanks, Monika. I trust you. Good. Monika then looks at Natsuki, who nervously crosses her arms. Natsuki? I don't like this, Monika. We seriously gonna do this? We are, Natsuki. It's okay to be nervous in this kind of state, but take this as a good lesson to be confident in front of dozens of people, to tell a bit about yourself and open up the feelings buried deep inside. Maybe, who knows, somebody might just like you. Monika then playfully winks at Natsuki. Oh, God damn it, Monika! After Monika had her fun, she steps up to the podium and motions her hands indicating for us to follow her. Oh my god, this is it. I can't believe I'm performing my crappy poem in front of tens of people. But this is for the sake of the club. I have to do this. Can't lose now. The others and I follow Monika and step to the podium. Monika then coughs, and in an instant, the room goes silent. I wish I had that power. Monika then turns to us and lowers her voice to a whisper. At the count of 3, everyone say, "Welcome to our literature club," okay? Everyone nods, and we all turn back to face the classroom. 1, 2, 3. Welcome to our literature club! Yeah, baby, let's go! Let's go! Thank you, wonderful people, for coming to the literature club. Let me introduce myself. My name's Rubishi Monika, but you can just call me Monika, president of the club. It's nice to meet all of you. Let's go! The benefit of being a popular student. It sets up. I'm Sidabanu Sayori, or you can just call me Sayori. I'm the vice president, and it's nice to meet all of you. But I'm afraid I didn't bring my poem today, guys. She looks down with guilt as the club voices their disappointment. But not to fret, these guys are amazing with poetry, which will surely blow you away. So give them the best cheer. After a short while, the cheer continues. Woo! Didn't expect that. It's still loud, but at least it went down a little, considering Sayori is also well known. But after that, her face is plastered with guilt. She's thinking about her poem again, isn't she? Natsuki just steps up. What's up? Name's Kija Natsuki, or just Natsuki. Yeah, I'm the one who makes those cupcakes. You heard me. But anyways, it's nice meeting all of you, I guess. The class still leads with its deafening cheers and claps. This leads to Natsuki becoming nervous again. Yuri then nervously steps up. Greetings, I'm Nagashi Yuri, or Yuri, and it's a pleasure to meet all of you. I hope my presence here isn't bothering everyone else. Again with the cheers and claps. Oh, I bet they're gonna become laughter, disgust, and confusion once I introduce myself. Yuri smiles at the cheers, but I can tell she's not used to this kind of situation, and it's finally my turn. Hey, I'm Robin, and yeah, I don't have a last name. It's nice to meet you all. And within seconds, the club goes silent. Nobody's clapping. Nobody's cheering. I can already see one of my classmates whistling and giving me a smug grin. I can also sense some boys looking at me jealously. Their fists. Oh shit! Girls are also looking for me, acting all jealous and then laughing their asses off. And with that, the club's turned into laughter. Kill me. Just kill me, please. Drop me in some container. Take everything out of my body. Leave only my brain with my own blood. Just kill me right this moment, please. Still standing at the podium, I look at the club behind me. I step closer to them. Come on, who's first? The club looks at me expectantly. Me? Why me? Well, since you're a laughing stock in this club room, it'd be better for you to go first and lower their expectations. And when we perform, boom, everyone's gonna be blown away by our poems. The rest of the club members seem to agree by nodding and smiling at Natsuki's idea. Huh, that's actually not a bad idea. Never before have I been so offended by something I 100% agree with. Yeah, just like that meme. But still, if you put up a good performance, that'll make our first impression really good, and everyone will want to see the rest of the performance. See. Well, a better reason not to screw up. Anyways, I step up to the podium again. While the laughter still continues, it soon dies down into small holds of chuckles and laughs. Ahem. Well, since I'm the superstar of this club, I think I'll start reciting my poem first so that you can all laugh later on. Take a good look at my poem again, then into the audience. Let's just get this over with. I start reciting my poem. But then the wind rides itself onto the distance, leaving me with a guest of memories I can never take back. And so, defeatedly, I said, "Let the wind lead." After I recite my poem, I mentally prepare myself for what comes next. Oh god, I gotta get ready to be laughed at again. And to my surprise, the club turns into a horde of claps and cheers. What the hell? How? Look back at the club members. They're smiling at me. I smiled back. Still can't believe this. Just a few moments ago, I was being humiliated by not only the audience, but also my members. And now I can't believe it. I started jumping silently, not caring about what people think or what the heck I'm doing now. Alright, Robin, I think that's enough. Let us have our fun now. I stop and go behind the podium with the biggest smile I've ever had. Damn it, Robin, you're supposed to lower their expectations. Natsuki gently punches my sides. Hey, what can I say? I'm a pro after all. Yeah, right, you big dummy. Natsuki then looks at the other side. But still, your poem is nothing compared to mine. Right. Alright, who's next? I think I can do it. Monika's now back with her tired look. Sure, Monika? You look tired again. Yeah, but I'm just gonna get this over with, okay? Once I'm done, I'm gonna doze off on the desk. Hey, it's your fellow president, Monika. She said that almost like she had no energy, but nonetheless, the audience still kept cheering on. Sorry if I'm a bit tired, guys. I'll start reciting now. Monika then starts reciting her own poem. It's totally different from how she recited on Friday. It's the same poem, alright, The Way They Fly, but her voice is not usually the confident and energetic Monika. Instead, it was replaced by a slow-moving, almost downright boring reciting session. On Friday, she was able to apply emotions and bring the words to life, and her inflection was pristine and clear. Now she recites it with a monotone voice and stands still. Her inflection is all over the place, with some words spoken louder than others, confusing both the audience and herself. And I stand and watch them fly by. Sorry. She even stuttered and said sorry before continuing. This is totally different. And it's bad. Very bad. The audience had their jaws dropped the entire time, and not in a good way. Soon enough, she finishes. There we go. Ta-da! Barely anyone claps or cheers. It's just shocked and bewildered expressions from the audience. But some smile and hold in their laughter. And worse, Monika's too tired to scan and identify what's happening right now. Monika then bows and leaves the podium without even a thank you. She heads into her teacher's desk and puts her head down with her arms over her head. For the seconds, I heard a loud, not so cute snoring coming from there. The other club members and I just stare at her, bewildered by what just happened. A few people start to get up from the desk. They take a few of Natsuki's cupcakes and leave. Quickly act and look at the rest of the club members. Come on, somebody's gotta save the day. Yuri, you should probably go but now. What? Why me? You have the second best poem, Yuri, and your performance on Friday was so good too. Yuri looks at the audience, waiting impatiently as one of the students shouted at us. Ah, shit. Hey, where's the rest of the poetry performance? Coming! Yuri then grabs her sheet and gingerly steps onto the podium. Yuri then looks at her surroundings. All the boys have their... Ah, jeez. Girls start to wolf whistle at her, along with whispers that I can't quite make out. I can tell they're doing it on purpose to make her feel uncomfortable. Yuri then shakes uncontrollably. She shakes her head and seems to be unstable to start reciting her poem. Poor Yuri, what should we do? Natsuki and I stay silent. It's not that we don't want to help Yuri, but we seriously have no idea what to do in this kind of situation. My poem is the afterimage of a crimson eye. Oh shit. Yuri starts off with very few good words, still shaking vigorously. But then she starts to get comfortable and lets her mind drift off with fictions and fantasies. She recites her poem excellently and almost exactly like she did on Friday. Oh, come on, man. Come on! The festival might be sick. Hey, you were pretty... God. Jeez. Come on, dude. Yuri, on the other hand, stops completely in her tracks. Ah, shit. And Monika's knocked out, too. Oh, no. Yuri! Oh, shit. Izuki. Mio. Help a brother out. Join the club so it's not like an entire shit show. Oh, no. What the hell's wrong with you all? We're just joking, come on. There's nothing wrong with that. This about with Sayori having enough of this bullshit. A joke, huh? This is way beyond joking. A joke isn't supposed to hurt people. It's downright humiliating and insulting. Sayori then disappears, probably going to search for Yuri. Whatever you say, man, this club's ass. I mean, who would want to go to a club for something as boring as literature? Figured we need some fun to spark things up, am I right? Room fills with laughter again. Gotta admit, your president's also ass. She's sleeping over there and her reciting session was pretty terrible. That doesn't mean you have to insult an innocent girl trying to recite her poem. Come on, you still have that one ant. Oh, come on. Natsuki? Natsuki shoves me from behind and heads straight to the podium, stomping her feet. And with every word, her voice becomes louder and louder, angrier and angrier. She's not even reciting her poem now. Instead, she's yelling loudly and mindlessly, but it doesn't scare the audience like it would for a normal person. It amuses them. Some are scared, but it's like 2 or 3. And once Natsuki's poem is finished, she looks at the audience, red-faced and filled with rage. There! Done! I want to say thank you to all of you who are here and enjoyed the actual poem reciting and didn't humiliate us, which is how a normal person should act. The rest of you dipshits, get the fuck out. Go. I never want to see you come in here ever again. Take your cupcakes and get the... You're the end. Let's move out. But trying with satisfaction, the shitheads take almost all of Natsuki's cupcakes and throw Yuri's oh my god. However, a few of them linger and look at us guiltily before they walk away with the rest. They're also the only ones who left the teacups behind and didn't take Natsuki's cupcakes. This might be the worst festival day I've ever seen in my life. Theory forgot her poem, Monica had a terrible performance, Yuri was humiliated, Natsuki couldn't control her anger, and me, who, now that I think about it, I'm the only one who actually had a good performance. Weird. Which is odd considering I had the worst poem of the bunch. But then while my thoughts wander, I hear some sniffled sobs coming from the podium. It's... Natsuki? Quickly rushed to her and kneeled down to her height. Natsuki, you okay? And with a second, Natsuki wraps her arms around me. I knew this was gonna be a bad day. Reciting a poem in front of people, it's so dumb. She hugs me tightly and lets her tears flow through with full force. I try hugging her back and reassuring her, but she still lets her emotions get the best of her. Suddenly, Siri appears at the club room door with Yuri. They both look at me with solemn expressions. Robin, everything became a disaster within seconds. Siri motions Yuri towards us. Is she okay? I doubt it. I then look at Yuri. Are you okay, Yuri? Thanks to Sayori's reassurance, I think I'm okay now. Sayori sheepishly smiles. Oops. Well, hold on. Let me make sure I didn't. Okay, never mind. Well, thanks, Yuri. I just remember that you're a wonderful person, and those jerks are nothing compared to you. You know that? Yes. I trust you, Sayori. Natsuki then breaks away from me. Well, at least I got what Yuri and I wanted. I doubt we'll be getting a few new members after what happened. Natsuki then declares at Monica, who's still, jeez. Oh no, how are they gonna break the news? I doubt we'll be getting any new members because of her. Natsuki, Monica's extremely tired, remember? Then why the fuck wouldn't she sleep earlier yesterday? If she's so dedicated to this club, wouldn't she try a bit harder? Like, any of us could perform decently if those assholes weren't there. We were the ones who were actually doing stuff, not her. Natsuki oh shit. I then stop her by grabbing her shoulder. Natsuki, I understand what you mean, but we gotta act maturely. There's definitely a reason why she stayed up all night. Let's discuss it there and try not to wake Monica up. Yeah, but... Natsuki sighs defeatedly. Whatever. Sit down at one of the desks, the three go surrounding me. Monica's a big part of the school, right? She's the head of the student council, class representative, and an all-star student at the school. So what? I'm guessing she's tired from all the work she's done and didn't have any time to sleep. I think that's the case. But she did mention an upcoming exam after the festival, so I'm guessing she's also trying to keep her perfect self alive. But in order to do that, she has to try her hardest to not let that frame fall. Thus, she loses her self-control and doesn't have time to do other things. That's a great analysis, Yuri. But now that I think about it, it must be tiring to be so popular around the school. Oh shit, she heard everything. Monica suddenly appears behind us with a look of guilt and sadness. And as much as I hate to admit it, and despise being popular, I work too hard keeping my perfect frame alive. It's like taking what you actually enjoy and are passionate about and replacing it with studies, exams, and managing things. But if I don't do it, then they'll realize it's unusual for me and start mocking and spreading rumors all over the place. All my friends only see me as a lifeless puppet. They only care about me because of my academics, popularity, or attractiveness. Oh no, poor girl. I made a terrible performance today, and they're gonna spread the rumors wide and clear about it. I messed up, it's all my fault. I'm so sorry. Monica breaks down into a loud and disturbing sob. Oh! All of us just stand there shocked after what we've witnessed. Sayori suddenly kneels down to Monica and hugs her tightly. Monica, none of this is your fault. Even though we ruined the performance, there's always a good thing that came out of it. We didn't get any new members. And with that, we're happy to be your true friends, the ones that care for you the most. And we're the ones who are willing to step up for you. You guys, yeah, we also ruined the performance. Yuri and I didn't do really well, so pretty much everyone here was bad. I guess we're not designed to recite poems, huh? Oh, that's a complete lie. For one, I did a good job, but other than that, Natsuki and Yuri would have done well if the audience wasn't full of mindless assholes! We sure aren't, right guys? All of us nod, forming a smile. Certainly. And Monica, yeah? If you need any help with studies and managing things, I can always help you with that. I know I'm not you, but I can at least help a bit. Really? Yuri nods happily. Hey, Monica, I'm sorry that I said those things. I really didn't mean it. To make up for it, I'll buy something you'll like at the festival later. Is that okay with you? Yeah. Thanks, Natsuki. Yeah. Monica stands up and looks at us. Thanks, guys. I knew I could always call all of you my friends, and thanks for reassuring me and making me feel better. No problem, Monica. We're always here for you. You bet. Certainly. Everyone's face is lit up. Monica then wipes the remaining tears away and puts on a brave smile. She then Oops, hold on. She then turns towards me. Robin? Yeah? Monica then rushes and hugs me. Within seconds, my face is covered with red. Thank you for putting up an amazing performance amidst our terrible ones. No problem. I couldn't have done it without your encouragement. Yeah. I'm so glad you're in my club. It's okay, Monica. Monica then breaks away and pats my shoulder. It's funny because honestly, you... I'll take that as a compliment. Okay, everyone. Even though we're bad at performing, and I doubt we'll get any new members, take this as a lesson to do better for the next festival. You'll do something that's more exciting, and we'll also plan ahead so we can avoid this kind of mess. But even after all this mess, you've proven yourselves to be such talented writers. Hence the poems you wrote were better than the actual reciting session. I believe that we can do something bigger and much better next year. Right, everyone? Yeah! You know it! You'll do our best. Those 3 lines, I'm pretty sure, are like almost the exact ones from the vanilla game. Yup! Everyone agrees enthusiastically. Just a week before, I wondered where they got their enthusiasm to continue the club. And now I think I understand. Just being with these girls, spending time together, and having fun, it's the best feeling in the world. I mean, who wouldn't want to work with... Okay. Huh, wonder who that could be. I'll get it! It's the new members. Can I help you? Is this the literature club? If you're just here to insult us, there's a door that says, get the fuck out. Whoa, slow down. I didn't mean to insult you guys. What do you want? Alright. Zuki, can we see the president? I mean, we also want to enter the club. Are these girls members of the student council? I don't think they want to enter. I let the 2 girls enter the club room. As they enter, they observe the room further. You looking for me? We both run toward the club's president and approach her. Hi, my name is Hamada Uzuki, and I'm Amakawa Mio, Ryuichi Monica, Kijin Natsuki, Cinnabano Sayori, and Nagashi Yuri. Robin, is there anything I can help you with? We would, how do I say this? Just say it, dumbass! I'm trying! Don't you see I'm talking to the former debate club president? Monica suddenly asked. Hold on a second. Hamado-chan, is that you? That's me. Wait, did you quit the debate club? I did, and you quit at just the right time, Ryuichi-san. They started to fight over some petty crap like politics and weird shit. Could never fathom. Club's gone from toxic to downright sickening. They started to get physical if they disagreed with someone else's opinions. What they're debating is so mindless, and the way they handle criticism is so childish. Thank goodness. I can't handle another second in that damn club. Tell me about it. Both girls sigh simultaneously. But what about you, Aqua-san? I just quit the godforsaken basketball club. Wait, you're that one extremely cool girl in the basketball club. I always wanted to meet you. Thanks, but I'm no longer in the basketball club. Like, seriously, all we're doing is nothing but taunting each other with harassment, debating, unwanted arguments, and overall just a cesspool of negativity. We often had fistfights start, and we started harassing each other if we made the slightest mistake. Thank God I'm out of that club now. Our school's clubs are terrible, aren't they? There's a silence between us before Natsuki starts speaking. Come on, don't keep us waiting. I'm guessing you're here too? Yup, that's right. We want to join the literature club. All of us stand here, our mouths and eyes open widely. You serious? Yep, when we were discussing the next club we can go to, Mio and I realized that we both really like literature. You sure you're not joining because you want to harass us like those assholes? Obviously no, but I don't see why we can't have a friendly tease with each other every so often. Damn you, I'm not cute! Mio, you need to behave more. Come on, where's the fun if there's no teasing each other? Mio, uh-oh. How does it feel to be the only boy in the club? Hey, I'm not complaining, I just feel overwhelmed sometimes. I like this guy. Mio then towards all of us with a gentle smile. But seriously, I think you all seem like very nice and welcoming people. You know, ones that are actually sane and not devilish like the other clubs. Yeah, and above all, we really like and are passionate about literature. So, it shouldn't hurt if we join, right? After all, you did put in a lot of effort so people would join, and here we are. Can we please join your club? Mio extends her hand toward Monica. Monica then puts her hand on her chin. What could she be thinking right now? Sure, I mean, more people's nice, but isn't it nicer to actually have your true friends here without no one else? And if they're bad people, what if they're just here to humiliate us? As my mind wanders again, Monica smiles. She then shakes Mio's hand. It's settled. Welcome to the Literature Club. Makwa Mio and Hamada Mizuki. Yay! Both girls smile as they high-five each other in triumph. Well, I guess our hard work kind of paid off, but I wonder, will this club be the same after this very moment? Okay, another transmission, and after this transmission, we're gonna end off the episode here.
It's been a long time coming.
6 months later?
How long has it been, Kova? It's been a while since we tampered with them.
Did you tell him all they will descend someday? Is it finally the time?
No, not now. It's not really the time yet.
What do you mean? You did tell them all to descend at the right time. We shouldn't waste so much effort all this time to build a technology that will
I
allow...
stand by my words, and it is not now, Kova. They are not ready. To descend into the iris, they must be separated.
Separated? But you are going to give them the eye at the same time, right?
The eye has different purpose than what it beholds. For a reason, they will not descend to those who aren't troubled enough.
Huh. That's a first.
It's troubling, but we got everything that we need, right?
Your mask of transportation is much improved, sire. That other technology left in the space debris is really improving our systems here, especially containing the iris. It is much more stable.
Of course it is. The matrix Abram created has the exact same ether energy that the iris emits. So it's like it has its own home now.
What about the prototypes you created?
Of course, they can be handled easily. Those are the ones where the girls will descend into.
But even if you don't descend them now, you will still eventually call them here again, right?
Of course, I have my plans. We're going to do it tomorrow.
Oh, I see. Wait. Tomorrow? Sire, do you need to have at least told me a little bit more about this?
Oh? I did already tell you, my dear assistant.
Something tells me. Oh my goodness!
Lest you forget what I say.
Don't think I recall anything, sire.
Uh-oh.
Sorry for scaring you like that. No, my apologies.
Ah, right.
Okay.
Right. Oh.
We will be talking to the girls in just about a few short days. And then we can finally descend them.
But wait, they must be separated, right? You said that. They're in the club right now, doing well, and they don't appear to be separated anytime soon.
You're right. But as always, I have another plan.
Oh, I know about this one. You wanted to increase the level of toxic adrenaline around them, right?
Why would you want that?
I hate to do this, but you must pay a small price for a bigger catch, Kova.
I'm not sure about this one. But I trust you know what you're doing, sire.
I know. So, our first candidate.
Her name is Cinnabon Sayori.
Oh no. Something tells me something not so good is gonna happen. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, okay. This is how the demo ends. Oh. Alright. Okay, this is honestly, I really liked how this demo played out so far. I like how, like, I guess how the Literature Club was formed, and how, like, even though the festival was a total shipwreck, some good still came out of it, and now they plan to do, like, some sort of experiment that may have some negative impacts, but they left it off as a cliffhanger. That's really cool. Can't wait to see when this, like, mod gets fully completed. Huh. Created by... wait, by Games! Or DA Games! Wait, no, I recognize that. I think he has, like, a whole soundtrack for it. Yeah, this, like, I know, like, they mentioned, that this is what inspired the mod. The mod is Iris from DA Games, or Da Games. I used to pronounce it a lot as Da Games. I think it's pronounced DA Games. I remember listening to, like, one of the songs from here. I think, where was it? We Will Reform. This one, yeah, really good song of Iris. All right, so that will have to be the end of the demo for Doki Doki Hibernation. That was a really good mod, especially for a demo. So thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next one.